Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to AXT and Bitcoins. You have heard about it. You might have seen many Bitcoin application ads in your social life like Facebook, Instagram, or even YouTube. So what is Bitcoin? How do they actually work? Is it good to buy Bitcoins? Well, Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Decentralized means it doesn't have any central authority to give it a certain value of it. Like in India, we have rupees as our currency. US has dollars and Japan has yen. And these respective currencies have their fixed value in their country. Like we value the 100 rupees as 100 rupees, not 10 rupees. Similarly, something like that. And these currencies are printed and can be physically traded. And they are centrally authorized by the respective country. Whereas Bitcoin is a currency which is not printed or which cannot be traded physically. You can only trade it digitally. And in fact, Japan government has accepted the Bitcoins officially. Okay, this is November 1 and the current value of Bitcoin is around 4,16,000 in India. Or in US, it's $6,449. The value of Bitcoin fluctuates. When Bitcoin was firstly developed in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto, a guy named Koch bought 5,000 Bitcoins for only $27, which means the price of one Bitcoin in 2009 was only $0.0054, which is in India, it was 0.35 rupees in 2009. It is absolutely shocking. By this fluctuation, the price of Bitcoin is currently above 4 lakh rupees. Like in bank, if you transfer money, you have to pass through certain authorities and they also charge a little amount of money for each transaction. But in Bitcoin, you have many advantages. You don't need to pass through any central authorities. You're fully independent by yourself. Your account will never be freezed. You can send Bitcoins to any country without any charges. And there will be no limits. There will be no arbitrary limits that how much Bitcoin you want to send. And you can also trade Bitcoin to buy goods like phones or anything which values the same and wherever they accept it. Even now, people started to accept Bitcoins. So why does the Bitcoin value fluctuates? As I said before, Bitcoin is a decentralized currency and there is no centralized authority to give it a fixed value. The Bitcoin users trust the Bitcoin trading and that's how it works with the trust. And it's getting bigger day by day. Plus, it doesn't have any government or bank as a backup. It's all your risk if you invest on Bitcoins. So the question is, how to earn Bitcoin? The easiest and simplest way is to buy it directly. So currently the value is above 4 lakh rupees in India for one Bitcoin. Once you bought it, the Bitcoin will be saved electronically in your Bitcoin wallet. I'll suggest the best and genuine Bitcoin wallets in the description right below the like button. Okay, in those Bitcoin wallet sites, you can also buy and sell Bitcoins easily. And all the risk will be yours when the value fluctuates. What normally traders does is, they buy the Bitcoin when the value drops down and sells it when it's too high price. You can easily make 50 to 60% profit of the real price if you trade it properly. Other than that, there is one more way to earn Bitcoin. You can also mine Bitcoins. And that process is called crypto mining. Well, I'm not going into much detail in this video about crypto mining because I'm going to talk about it in my next video. I'll put a card in the top or link in the description for the next video. In that video, I'll fully cover up the crypto mining, how does it works, and how to mine Bitcoins. So, crypto mining. This is how actually the Bitcoins comes in the market. There are limited amount of Bitcoins. Well, if you see, currencies of a country is under government. And they can be printed under certain factors. And this will never end. They will keep printing the currencies whenever it's necessary. But Bitcoins are limited. We can only mine limited amounts of Bitcoins. This is actually done so that the Bitcoin's value doesn't drop down. Instead, to increase its price. There are totally 21 million Bitcoins. I have no idea about how many Bitcoins are done mining. It is predicted that there will be no more Bitcoins left to mine in the year of 2140. Well, Bitcoins are generated by miners. Oh yes, you can also be a miner. Bitcoin is generated by a free software called Bitcoin Miner. But you need a powerful PC with powerful graphics card or ASICs processor to run this software. And this is the main reason why Bitcoin actually works. Let's say Elise wants to transfer 100 Bitcoins to Bob. Then an electronic encrypted signature is added. And then miners verifies and complete the transaction by mining the Bitcoins. So now you might think, what do miners get by mining? Well, when they mine, they get good enough Bitcoins paid to complete the transactions. And whoever decrypts and completes the transaction first, they get a bonus reward of 12 Bitcoins to pay themselves. And that's how new Bitcoins comes in the market. A Bitcoin can be broken in 8 decimals, like 100 paisa is equal to 1 rupees or 100 cents is equal to $1. Similarly, you can break Bitcoins up to 8 decimals, and that makes easier to trade with Bitcoin to buy goods. So now, if you're thinking of crypto mining, well, first of all, you'll need a powerful PC and then a powerful GPU. Or you can use ASIC. ASIC processors are specially made for mining. Also, if you start crypto mining, you have to take care of the mining result. Is it consuming more electricity than you actually earn from mining? If so, then what is the use of mining? You'll be left to pay more electricity bills later. Or if you say that your mining rate is good and in less electricity consumption, you get a lot of profit, then it's totally fine. So if you're interested in mining, in my next video, I'm covering up the crypto mining, how to mine. I'll go more deep into details. So let's talk about some wallets, Bitcoin wallets. Coinbase is one of the best and trusted Bitcoin wallet you will ever find. But unfortunately, it doesn't work in India. So for India, you can use the ZPay. I'll leave the links of this wallet's app in the description. So guys, that's it. Bitcoin explained. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do that. And don't forget to smash that like button and share it too. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.